Ondo is performing a very important task right now in the world of finance. It's bridging the gap between real-world financial assets and decentralized finance with two fantastic products. You see, the current value locked in real-world assets in the DeFi space sits at around $12 billion, a figure that's set to rise to over $1 trillion by 2030. So the great migration is currently well underway, and Ondo is at the very center of the move. And with that being said, guys, we have a massive opportunity ahead of us in the next 3 to 5 years in this DeFi space. So it's definitely time to put the head down, lock in, and work hard. With that being said, there's already been massive demand for the two products that Ondo Finance is offering, and that's USDY and OUSGY. USDY offers stablecoin yield that is secured by US Treasuries and pegged to the United States dollar, and the current yield sits at just over 4% right now. They've also got OUSGY for institutional investors, which gives them access to short-term US Treasuries without ever having to leave the blockchain. Both offerings offer consistent yield no matter what is going on in the highly volatile crypto space, which offers a fantastic hedge against all the volatility in crypto. And we don't have to mess with any intermediaries to get involved either. It can all be done straight through our DeFi wallet without the need for any service staff. So no wonder Ondo is becoming so popular in the DeFi space. It's definitely going to be leading the charge forward towards tokenization of real-world assets. Now let's take a look at the on-chain data, the data that most people aren't looking at, so we can see what's really going on behind the scenes with the Ondo platform and the Ondo token. Starting with the Ondo token, which was released in 2025, and looking at the tokenomics. So the current supply is 3.3 billion tokens, but the max supply is 10 billion tokens. And we're going to have 20% increase in the supply unlocked each year until we hit 2029. So it's very inflationary. So we're going to need to see the demand for Ondo increasing every year in line with this for the market cap to keep up with the inflation. Overall, this is a highly inflationary crypto token, which will struggle to maintain its value against other coins and assets which have less inflation. Looking at the total value locked on Ondo Finance right now, and the TVL on Ondo currently sits at $1.39 billion, which is up from 200 million in January 2024, and it's up from 600 million in January 2025. So right now it's doing more than matching the inflation of the token. It's beating it easily, but we all know that crypto isn't just about the bull runs. There's also bear markets, and the Ondo token is going to suffer some serious pullbacks when those TVL levels rise and the crypto market as a whole is going down. You'd only want to be holding the Ondo token under special circumstances when you expect it to outperform Ethereum for a certain period of time. And now finishing up on the TradingView charts, and we can see the Ondo token was released in early 2025 in January, and it's been moving sideways in a range since then. We've had a few runs and a few dips, a few peaks and valleys, but when we move over to value the coin in Ethereum, things change drastically. The chart has been down only, and that is probably due to the heavy inflation of the token. And you'd only want to be holding this token anyway as a beta play for Ethereum, but it simply doesn't outperform to date. This will undoubtedly change in the future, maybe a few years down the line. But for now, I won't be holding the Ondo token, and I suggest that you don't hold it either. And if you do want to support the DeFi space and Ondo, you can put your money into their DeFi products as opposed to holding the token. So that wraps up the video for today. And if you like the content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join the Telegram community where the discussion is going down every day. So that wraps up the video. Peace. Goodbye.